usually what happens is once the money lands in their bank account, they take it out as cash and close the account and you're done.
Yeah.
You are never seeing that money again.
As soon as this happened, from your creative mind, were you like, dude, I'm living a movie. I'm going to make a movie out of this.
It wasn't until we had already been dealing with 2 months of gross mismanagement by this unnamed title company. It was our understanding as first-time home buyers that you should have one representative at the title company assigned to you to help make sure that your house gets purchased properly and that the title goes into your name, et cetera, et cetera. Well, we never had the same person twice. When it came time for us to send the down payment, we already had a precedent set of when we send wire transfers, the title company, they were either impossible to get a hold of, or if we got a hold of them on the phone, they said, we're too busy to like walk you through a wire transfer, go to your bank. So our bank was saying, go on the app to wire money. So we would get an email from a new person within this title company with a PDF attached saying, wire the money. And when you pull it up on your phone, at least this was the case with this title company in 2021, there was no warning or footer of anything. It was just, here's the name, here's the accounting and rounding. So we sent like the $2,000 for the escrow.
Yeah.
We sent $800 for the inspector to check the house. And so now we're on number 3, time to send the down payment. We triple check. We get the email. Yes. Send the money. Well, okay, Sarah, at least we know Sarah. And she only emailed Emily. She forgot to CC me and the real estate guy again because they kept forgetting to CC our real estate person, Patrick. And we put in the subject heading to title company, 50% down payment for the purchase of the home, blah, 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 blah. She looks at my computer. Oh, great. Send. We call the title company. So we sent the money. Do you have it? Hold on. Yep, we have it right here. Great. Saturday morning, the notary shows up to set. We sign with the notary. The notary goes, yep, you sent the money to the title company. Great. Here's the thing. We sign. The notary signs. We pop champagne. We film the last 2 days of the movie. Monday was the down day. Tuesday, I go to donate bone marrow to potentially save an 8-year-old's life, and Emily starts working at the Oscars. So Monday was our first day off in something like 4 months of prepping, driving, filming this movie. And Emily gets an email from the title company saying, great, you just have to send us over that $20,000 and the house is yours. We go, we did on Friday. No, you didn't. Yeah, we did. Look, and we forwarded the emails and stuff. And they go, oh no. So the Sarah that works at our company is S-A-R-A. The Sarah that sent that email is S-A-R-A-H with an H. That's fake. That's fraud. And we're like, so what does that mean? They go, so you sent $20,000 to a John Doe.
Oh.
And we go, so why, when we called, did you say that you received the money? Well, who did you speak to when you called? I don't know, man. Greg, Jason, Brian. I didn't think that I needed to like be recording calling your company to confirm you got the money. Wait, the notary. The notary said you have it. Oh yeah, well that was just a clerical error because we actually didn't get it. So that must have just been, that was just the paperwork. So they sold our policy the next day. They said, well, you guys definitely got hacked, not us, not our company. Yeah, we asked the IT guy. Yep, definitely not the title company. Totally your fault, not our gross mismanagement and nobody having consistency.
All these different people you were dealing with, the title company really did only have one representative and everyone else you were dealing with was a faker, essentially?
No.
Or the title company did have
everyone was
multiple
real,
people.
And they had multiple people.
And some Sarah slipped through the cracks. Well, we have the guy's name and address because... What?
Yeah, so... The guy who took our money, when that happened, instead of a day off, we immediately went down to file a police report and we went to the bank and they go, oh, yes, this money was transferred over on Friday, but the guy got arrested Friday night. So usually what happens is once the money lands in their bank account, they take it out as cash and close the account and you're done.
Yeah.
You are done. Yeah. You are never seeing that money again. And they go, good news. This guy also banks at Fetch Bank, which is the same bank as us. So we're just going to close the account or freeze the account. Sorry. And you know, you're going to have to file a police report and you're going to have to do this wire fraud claim and this wire fraud claim. Should take probably a couple months to get it all sorted out. We're like, we don't have a couple months. because the title company said if we don't give them $20,000 today, then we lose the house. And I was out of money because I spent everything on the movie. I think I had like 5,000 to my entire name. So Emily had to pull money from an account that she's not supposed to touch until she's 50, which then they taxed her $15,000 on it that year.
As soon as this happened, from your creative mind, were you like, dude, I'm living a movie. I'm going to make a movie out of this.
It wasn't until it was like 6 months into the process where the bank is not helping us. The police want to help us, but their hands are tied because it's digital theft. We have a judge assigned to our account. We have a detective assigned to our account. And during COVID, anytime we would try to call the wire fraud department at the bank or the FBI, like the specific department, you would be on hold all day. And then 5 o'clock would hit and it would go, it is now 5 o'clock.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Christ.
And then it would hang up. So in the movie, it got to the point where, because we were losing our minds and we're like, okay, are we crazy? Look at okay. I started recording myself on Zoom and just letting it roll. I have 17 hours of me on hold recorded.
17 hours?
17 hours. Sometimes a 4-hour block, sometimes a 2-hour block, sometimes a 7-hour block.
For 20 grand? What happens if you lose like 100 grand? Good Lord.
You're in just as much trouble. But so the idea came from Emily being on hold at the FBI, and she had been on hold for so long, and she starts screaming into the phone going like, hey, FBI, aren't you supposed to stop me from killing this son of a bitch? What if I grabbed the machete? I got his name right here. His name is John Doe. His address is 123 blah, blah, blah. I know where he is. I'm getting in my car, FBI. I'm getting in my car and I'm getting a machete and a gun and I'm going to find the guy and I'm going to kill him. Aren't you supposed to stop murders? You should probably send someone to arrest me right now. And she's like screaming, losing her mind into the phone. And I'm like, babe, calm. I think the FBI is recording this and we do still want. She's like, I don't care. And it got to the point where we were like, this is a movie. And if we can't, and if we're never going to get our money back, and if we can't literally go torture this guy, like there's no release, like there's no, like, where's our, like,
Did you consider pulling up on the dude? I mean, if you really did have his name and address.
Yes.
So tell me about that conversation. Hey, babe, here's an idea.
Yeah. So we asked the detective. We were like, what happens if we just go to his house? And he goes, this is why digital theft is so difficult. Let's say I go with you. Let's say we pull up in a squad car, lights blazing, and I get out and I go, my name is Detective Dugas and your name is blah, 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 and you stole these people's money. Here's all the proof. Here's the affidavit. You're under arrest. He can go, I have roommates. Somebody must have grabbed my laptop and pretended to be me and stole these poor people's money. So you know what? I got arrested on Friday. Innocent. How do you prove it?
Yeah.
There is no way to prove it. The burden of proof is on us and the state. So you would have to have a video of him. You'd have to go through the whole process. And then how much does a lawyer cost?
Right.
So now you're trying to get back your $10,000 with a lawyer that's costing whatever. Now you're doing the math equation and the lawyer's going to take 40%. So like not even the vast majority, I think everybody was just going, you're going to have to make peace with the fact that $10,000 is gone. And no, we weren't going to let it go.
Damn. So you guys are out the money and you feel like your back is against the wall. There's no way to get it back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys essentially focus the energy into a production?
Yeah.
and decide, you know what, we're not going to get the money back. Let's make a movie about this experience.
Let's make a movie and let's our therapist told us that it was a healthy coping mechanism for us to be like, I think we want to make a movie where we find the guy and we kill him over and over and over and over, or just torture him the whole movie. And then during that process, we also kept being like, okay, well, we can't just become these angry people. 'Cause I now understand when people sue for emotional distress. I never understood it before. I always thought it was BS.
Yeah.
And now having gone through this, I'm like, oh no, this chemically changed who we were as people.
Damn.
Everybody was out to get us. Everybody was a shyster. Like I no longer found the hope and the purity and the goodness in people. I was only mad. So we were like, okay, it's important when we make this movie that let's approach it from, yes, something awful happened to us, but what's the expression? It's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Or how you process it.
Uh-huh.
So we'll kill the guy in a movie. That's fun pretend murder. And we'll make sure it has a happy ending, whatever that happy ending means. Making peace with this, and our art is the gift. And we hope that everybody buys the movie and helps us get our $20,000.
Well, it will premiere at the Gasparilla Film Festival March 29th,
Yes.
which I'm excited to check it out. And it's called, again, Hacked, which is a great name. It kind of gives you maybe an inkling of what's going to happen to this dude. Hey, guys, if you want to watch the full episode of this clip, click right here. Make sure to subscribe by clicking right here. Thank you for watching.